Hello, it's me, Josh, the AudioLlama, and this is my list of best 5 free or nearly free upgrades for your turntable and for your hi-fi system. Before I jump in on that though, I want to say a little thank you to all my subscribers and everyone who's been giving me lots of likes on my videos. I finally hit the 100 subscriber mark on my YouTube channel, which isn't a huge milestone, but after 3 months it's really nice to see that many people who've subscribed and pressed those buttons. And it's just awesome. Thank you very much for doing that. Keep watching my videos, keep commenting, and keep telling me what you want to see. It's really appreciated. Thank you very much. So, numero uno. This one should be obvious, but it's amazing how many people don't bother to actually clean the stylus. Even if your records are beautifully clean, that stylus is going to find dust at some point, and it's going to pick it up and it's going to trade it through your records, and it's going to cause it to wear down more quickly, and it's going to sound like a bunch of crap. Although sometimes it does look like you've got a little stylus rabbit, which is cute. So what do you clean your stylus with? Well, a cloth will do it, but I use one of these, a stylus cleaner. It's basically a mascara thing, I think, I've been told. This simply has a soft brush that'll pull off all the dirt on your stylus. What you do need to remember though when you're cleaning your stylus is to pull from the back forward. If you go in any other directions, you actually risk snapping off the stylus itself, and it generally doesn't sound quite as good when you do that. So if you don't want to spend anything, a soft cloth will do. If you've got a fiver spare, get one of these. Number 2, speaker placement. Speaker placement is imperative to getting the best sound in your room. In fact, moving your speakers into the right place can possibly affect your sound in far more way than any small upgrade ever might. I've got a full video on this on the way very soon, but in the meantime, do a bit of experimenting. Moving more speakers away from a wall will make them sound less boomy, and the bass should have greater definition, although there might be a little bit less of that bass. Number 3, clean your records. I'm sure most of us do spend a little bit of time to look after our records, but it is easy to forget, and not all of us get round to it. But dirt and dust in the grooves of your record is going to reduce the lifespan of your stylus, and it's going to sound much worse. I've got a full video coming up any day now explaining in detail how to clean your records. But in the meantime, if you're strapped for cash, that microfiber cloth that you've used to clean your stylus with, if you went the cheap route, can also clean your records with. Remember though, be gentle. Records and stylus even are really fragile. Just take your cloth and very lightly brush it across, take the surface dust off. You don't need to get deep into the grooves. You can also use a little bit of water to clean your records, but make sure it's distilled. If it's not, normal tap water contains a lot of impurities, and that can actually infect your records with even more crap and rubbish and dirt. There is an even better solution, even if you've only got a fiver or a tenner to spend. Get one of these carbon fibre brushes. Using one of these is really simple. Place the brush lightly on the grooves. Again, you don't need to get in the grooves, just on the surface. As the record spins around a few times, all the dust should just pick up on the brushes and then just wipe it off. Be gentle. Be gentle. If your records are really crusty, get some anti-static cleaner. Put a few drops of that on your record. Give it a good wipe after it's been sat there for a minute or so, and job's good 'un. Works a charm. Number 4, like. Right, so this next one definitely isn't going to make your music sound any better at all. Definitely not. Organise your record or your CD collection. Put it in order by A to Z artists or album title or by genre. That's how I'm going to do mine. I still haven't, 2 years down the line, got round to doing that. It might not make your music sound any better, but when you're at the party and you know that that Curtis Mayfield tune will bring the party down or up, or whatever the kids say, then good to know where it is. Partying. Number 5. Number 5 is Blu-tack. And I had some Blu-tack to act as a prop, but I've lost it. So Blu-tack, what the heck am I talking about? Well, Blu-tack has some really interesting properties that makes it very good at both coupling and dampening things. Bear with me, I'm not going to get too physicsy because I'm really bad at physics. A few pea-sized blobs of Blu-tack underneath your speakers will have two really interesting attributes. Firstly, Blu-tack helps couple your speakers to your speaker stands or whatever surface they're on. While handy in that it stops your speakers falling off, it also allows greater transference of vibration and unwanted resonance from your speakers to your stands, or again, whatever they're on, allowing your stands to do their job more effectively than they might otherwise have done. Secondly, it'll also dampen your stands from your speakers. That means that any noise or reverberations in the room, say footsteps or bouncing across the room to change your needle, those negative effects that could be affecting your speakers are negated somewhat. The same can also apply to your turntable. A few wee blobs of Blu-tack to the bottom of your turntable's feet can allow greater transference of energy, say from the turntable's motor to the surface it's on, and simultaneously dampen any noise in the room from affecting your turntable, which is probably the more important one. I've actually tried this out in a few situations and noticed an improvement, and for the cost of £1 or £2 or just nicking it off your housemate, go for it, it's so worth a try. Although you do have to put Blu-tack all over your speakers, so it might be one reason why it hasn't been adopted by the hi-fi industry en masse. If you want to learn more about that kind of thing by someone who really knows what they're talking about, I've put a link to an article down below in the description that'll explain it much better than I ever could. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this top 5 list. It's something I've not really done before, so give it a go. Who knows, maybe it'll be a thing we like. If you've learned something, give me a like. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff, give me a subscribe. Tell me what you've been listening to in the comments down below, and if you've got any interesting hacks or budgets that you've used with your hi-fi system to make it sound better. Click down here for a video on an awesome vertical turntable. Click down here to learn the best kind of system you can build to start off when you haven't got much money and you want to buy a nice, simple hi-fi system. Click over here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.